We're here at the Asian American Business Roundtable Summit where the conversation is diversity and how the minority have become the new majority. This is the third year of the Asian American Business Roundtable Summit. This year's talks on diversity stems from the fact that the consumer power of Asian Americans, African Americans, and Latinos is at an all-time high. This development has led to a forecast of the new majority's purchases to be over $4.1 trillion in 2019. Asian American Business Development Center president and co-chair of the summit, John Wong, talks about why this topic is being explored at the right time.
So we need to let the corporate community become aware that how they can work with this new market for them, and then they have to have the right workforce, right leadership to help them develop to capture this new market.
U.S. Chairman and Senior Partner of PricewaterhouseCoopers Tim Ryan is very aware of the new numbers and launched the CEO Action for Diversity and Inclusion. It is known as the largest CEO-driven business commitment to diversity in corporate America. He served as one of the summit's keynote speakers.
I believe, number one, for every company, it is a business imperative to win the war for talent, to be relevant to your customers, but I also believe it's just the right thing to do at the end of the day. And I believe CEOs at the end of the day, we're not going to be judged on share value or return on investment. We're going to be judged by our impact on society.
What's happening today is going to be heard very loudly across corporate America because this is probably one of the best initiatives that we have seen ever, bringing together some of the key Latino, African American, and Asian American organizations that are focused on corporate-driven diversity and inclusion. And I think that as this begins to come together and as we begin to share this with corporate America, I think that they are going to want to see how can we work with this group that is now much more organized and much more collaborative in understanding our common challenges.
I focus in the African American community, but when we look at the Asian community and the Latino community, everybody has the same needs. And so we need to utilize best practices in all three areas to move the needle.
It was a day of heavy yet inspiring dialogue, hopefully to be continued as corporations make strides to include the new majority. For BronxNet, I'm Veronica Guity.